Hey guys, make sure you stand till the end. One common mistake people make when replacing fuses relays that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Mercedes E-Class. We're talking specifically about that generation known as W212 Mercedes E-Class produced from year 2010 to 2016. If you have one of those, you have a problem where the suspension sits low, you wonder what causes the suspension to be low. Stay with us, we'll explain that in this video today. What you need to check, fuses, relays for the aromatic, what else you can expect. Actually you have a few hidden components, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, and why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Now, if you have a Mercedes E-Class, that generation from year 2010 to year 2016-17 guys, this is the W212 guys. We're going to have a video for every single fuse relay on that car, why things do not work, why we're making this one, because we're trying to save you time and money guys. Let's say you're down the road in the middle of nowhere, your car does not start, you need to find where your engine starter fuse relay is located guys, where you can find fuel injection system fuses, fuel pump fuses. All you have to do, come to the channel, watch that video, 1-2 minutes, you're back on the road guys. In addition, we'll share where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste your money and time. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make guys at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix mechanical, electrical, engine work guys, body work, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channels that can save you thousands of dollars guys in free repair videos. Check it out if you need help with that. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So guys, if the suspension sits low on your Mercedes E-Class, what you can expect guys? Okay, you will have the aromatic system, right? You have a compressor that pumps air, you have air shocks that regulate how much to go the suspension up and down, and we have a control module. That compressor pump is practically controlled by a fuse and relay. Actually, you have two fuses and a relay. Now let's explain where you can find the fuses and the relays. First, always check those. Sometimes you may need to disconnect the fuses and the relays for about 10 seconds, plug them in and see if that resets the system. First, we need to open the hood. Once you do that, here next to the engine on the driver's side you have that cover. Okay, here, pull it out. Underneath you'll find the main engine fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So if the suspension is low, check guys, two fuses for aromatic. One is in this fuse box, one is in another one. So the fuse that we need to check, we need to come right here. If we zoom in, you see the numbers next to the fuses. We need to guys check fuse number 12. We're talking about this fuse right here. Next we need to open the trunk. In the trunk on the right side you have that cover. Pull it out, and underneath is the main, okay, trunk fuse box that looks like this one. Oh, by the way, if you need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, not just for Mercedes but any car, guys, we'll put a link in the description of the video below. That way you do not waste money and time. Check it out, you can save quite a bit. Coming in that section right here, the fuse that you need to check, guys, here now specifically will be known as fuse number 68, right there. Now, the relay, where is the relay, guys? Okay, if you come right here in the trunk and you open the carpet liner, you remove it on the left side right here, behind that tail light, okay, you will have the airmatic system right here. And the relay in the corner, if we zoom in, that's gray relay, that's the one that you will, guys, need to check. That's the relay for the airmatic system. Other things that can cause, guys, the airmatic, practically the suspension to be low, could be a leaking line, leaking shock, or we see quite often sometimes if it doesn't go up at all, okay, it could be bad aromatic pump, but often it's leaking shock that we see here, or leaking line. Those are the most common things we see, or bad fuse. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.